decision. No one else can make me forgive. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down the road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down the road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. My decision right here and now.
Good morning, Napa Valley. So good to have everybody today. Happy Mother's Day. It's just a little dance going on, Mother's Day dance. That's great. I'm Reverend Jay, the spiritual director here, so happy that everybody's here on this day. And we're still celebrating the Sip and Savor. Some of us that were there, big picture of us, and it was just a big celebration of love, and we're so glad to continue that today in our service. And I also have an exciting that we have a new singer. She was here for a concert last summer, but first time she's here on a Sunday, so please welcome Sarah Rodenberg. So if you want to come up for your first song, that'd be great. I think I have some lyrics here somewhere. Is the Sweet By and By, is that the song? All right.
Some of you may know this one, so feel free to sing along. There's a land that is fairer than day, and a faith we can see it afar. For the love and the blessings that hallow our days in the sweet by and by. We will meet on beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We will meet on that beautiful shore. We will meet on that beautiful shore. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I love that song. I think of this as in the sweet by and by, where this is the beautiful shore we're meeting today. So, and we also welcome those people who are online today with us, joining us on this Mother's Day. We so appreciate you taking the time to be with us and share your presence, as well as those people here. We like to begin our service with saying our vision and mission. If you want to look on your screen or the screen here, and we repeat, we are an inclusive community for spiritual growth and compassionate action. And our mission, we are co-creating a world that works for everyone by living intentionally, loving unconditionally, and seeing God in all people and all faiths. So we are celebrating Mother's Day today. A happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. I know this day, while it is honoring our mothers, can sometimes come with mixed feelings. Maybe perhaps our mother has passed, or as a mother, one of our children have passed. Or perhaps we have wanted to be a mother and weren't able to do it for whatever circumstances we might have. Or we were raised by a mother who, was a little challenging at times. At the same time, we don't want to take that away from our mothers who deserve the honor and respect we honor them on today. So if you are a mother, if you're willing to stand up, we'd like to give you a round of applause. How about we raise our hands and we say, we love you, we're here for you, wait. We see you, we hear you, we love you. How about that? We see you, we hear you, we love you. Thank you. We know that motherhood is a sacred path, and of which there are many sacred paths, but we know definitely that motherhood is a sacred path. We also, this month is Asian American and Pacific Islander Month. As Napa Valley residents, we honor the influence and power that Asian Americans have been here in Napa. This is a picture of the Napa Park. I can't remember of it right now, but that's honoring the Asian Americans. To what? China Point, on China Point. Thank you, Mark. And celebrating and honoring that path that So as I mentioned, Sip and Savor we had a little video in the beginning showing different photos, and we just appreciate everybody who volunteered. Mary's with the children this morning, but she was going to come up and say that it was the best, most active volunteer and most powerful volunteer she'd had for any of our Sip and Savers. And so she really honored and appreciated it. She felt very supported in what she had done. And also, I just felt it was a great community raising, not for our community, but also for all the community that we have and in all of Napa Valley. And we were successful raising funds as well. I don't know the exact figures right now, but we met our goals in doing that, even though it has become secondary to do that. Now, the board may differ with me on that, but I consider it secondary because of just the love that's generated and honoring those people that are committing at a deeper level to being compassionate in action. Speaking of compassionate action, the Pro-Inclusion Napa meeting is on Tuesday of this coming week at the Napa Methodist Church. If you are not part of this yet, you're welcome to join at any time. The facilitators, Joanne Sutra and Laura Keller, Coyote, are more than willing to have more and more people. And this particularly meeting is important because there's a new interim executive director of Portus Arbiartis named Esmeralda Gill, if I can read that. So it'd be a chance to meet with her, and I'm going to try and make it because I've not met her yet. So that's an exciting thing. And then on the 24th, on a Saturday, we're doing a special workshop that I'm leading called From the Inside Out, which is a combination of learning how or developing in a clear way your inner healer, your inner guidance that can walk you through healing on body, mind, soul, and heart, in all levels of you, as well as adding some new ideas from Joe Dispenza and quantum physics that are the new science of healing that is mirroring and proving the ancient ways of wisdom. So we'll do both of those. But it's meant to be experiential. It's just not theory. So join us for that Saturday the 24th, 10 to 2. There's a sign-up sheet out there. The cost is $20 as pre-registration for volunteers here at the center, or just pre-event, $25 at the door. So I'm hoping that we can get a room full of people here, as well as it is. Oh, for your online people, I do mention it is going to be hybrid also. So you can catch it on Zoom. If you'll register through the website, then I'll know that you're want a web link, Zoom link for that, and I'll be glad to send it to you. And we just know as we move into this time, the sacred time of our service, that the prayers which you hold in your heart are heard by the universe and is being acted upon. And that we hold it as a great honor here, the practitioner's eye, to be able to pray for you. So if you have prayer requests, feel free to fill them out in the lobby or online, or stay after the service to pray with a practitioner. Once again, sometimes prayers are not because something's wrong, but because you want to have more abundance of joy and love in your lives. So that's always good to receive prayer one way or the other. So thank you for being willing to step up. And now we'll begin with another song, The Sacred Time.
As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, who shall wear star and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down to the river to pray. As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, mothers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, mothers, let's go down to the river to pray. As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, who shall wear a robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, mothers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down to the river to pray.
As we just step into this time of prayer, we just go within and just feel the space within us. Just as the days have been lengthening, the sunrise comes earlier in the morning, the sunset later in the evening. So we can find within ourselves an expansiveness, a deeper space for peace, for love, for joy, for a sense of a divine beingness. Just allow yourself to find that space. Even among a busy schedule, many things on our to-do list, we know Spirit is this space within us that opens up, that we find with a breath. So I know in this moment that Spirit is this presence within you, within me, within all of life, that continues to guide and be through us, be through a magnificence, an expansion, an aliveness in us. And we just notice that. For the Spirit moving in and through us as us, that I am so grateful for. And so it is. So we're going to have a little different order for our service today. I'm actually going to be doing a short talk right now. And then we're going to have another song, and we're going to have two guest speakers who are mothers as well. And I'll introduce them in time, but I thought that would be more appropriate since I am not a mother myself. I can't speak to that. I'm a father, and it's great to be a part of that. You know, what's interesting about this topic that we're doing, I don't know what happened to the slides. There we go. Things are not moving. Can you move that slide one forward? But our theme, this on the Sean, on the computer that's in the middle there, the one that's for to move that forward. No, on this one, yeah. And but our theme this month is about boundary keepers, and our boundary keepers are. That's okay. We'll just. The one thing we know about mothers is they have kept boundaries since forever. They protect their family. They advocate for their children. They create the space for their children to grow. Now, the kind of joke that people talk about sometimes about this mother boundary is the mother bear, right? Who fiercely protects their cubs, so to speak. But there's also this goddess mother that's often talked about that I think is an archetype that is one that is more of the healthy type of mother who provides space for the nurturing and the love and always wants the best for their child, and their child that will continue to grow and in fact know more and be able to be out in the world and even new ways that they have not found yet. That they don't have to be a mini me, so to speak, a mini mom, a boy or a girl that we have. I love Gahil Gibran has this great poem that talks about our children are not your children. They're the sons and daughters of life longing for self. They come through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, nor even in your dreams. You may strive to be like them, but not seek to make them like you. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. And here's the part that I love the best. You are the bows from which your children, as living arrows, are sent forth. So as parents, we send these arrows forth, but we can guide them and direct them where we think they want to go, but we can't be attached to where they land. We set them free. The archer, who Gibran uses as a metaphor for spirit, the archer sees the mark upon the path of the infinite, and they bend us with its might, the arrows that may go swift and far. Let our bending in the archer's hand be for gladness. For even as they love, as Spirit loves the arrow that flies, so Spirit loves also the bow that is stable. And to me, this is the mother energy of the goddess is one that not only provides nurturing, but keeps the structure, the space of stability. Because this is what children need. They need set boundaries and set ways so that they can be in this freedom to grow and thrive. And what's great about this is whether you're a parent, particularly not a mother or not, you can relate to this idea of boundaries that actually boundaries create freedom. Is it possible that boundaries create freedom? You know what I know about these boundaries is that it allows us this space, this expansive space. So when I'm talking about boundaries, I'm talking about the way we treat others and the way we're treated. Our negative thoughts, us saying no to things that don't serve us. A no can really be a yes in this way. We've heard about the golden rule, right? The golden rule is treat others as you would like to be treated. And then I've talked about the platinum rule, which is treat others how they would like to be treated, which is necessary for us to ask or listen to somebody as they say how they want to be treated. So a boundary for me, my boundaries, your boundaries, are you. No one can treat you like you want to be treated unless you tell them. And you can do that in compassionate ways. I grew up in a teasing household. We tease each other all out of love, or that's what we said at least. But sometimes teasing can go over the edge. And I've had people tell me, when I tease them, they said that feels hurtful when you say that. And I am at first thinking in my mind, I used to be more defensive. Oh, I'm just joking, but that's not a good excuse. If somebody says they were hurt by something I said, then I listen to that. And I hear that and it's not because they're sensitive, it's because I've stepped over a line. And I want to honor that person and who they are, and they have established a boundary that I need to honor. So we have these. And also, speaking of treating, it's also how we treat ourselves. The negative self-talk we have, the ideas we have that we can go, that's not true. Or healthy habits we might have. Boundaries for ourselves that this is the food I eat, this is not the food I eat. This is the movement I do, that I support myself in this way, that I create healthiness. And it seems like a structure, but it's in that structure you go, no, this is the way it is. These are the lines I have established. In the addictions community, there are things called blue lines. You don't cross those blue lines with alcohol or drugs. You can do the same thing with food or with how you treat people. I don't treat other people that way. I don't treat myself this way. And in this way, those kind of boundaries create a space for us to have healthy relationships, to grow and nurture ourselves, to have that goddess energy that's just, it's not out of fear, it's just out of life affirmingness. Now, my own mother, I love her dearly, and I think there's been a process for me. As an adult, I love her fully. But growing up, there was a little angst and maybe think, because sometimes she would want me to behave in a certain way. I could tell it wasn't about me. It was about the way that I appeared to other people, her friends and things like that. And it was about appearances. But there was also a love there. And there was also, I recognized later on that she really wanted the best for me, and she still does. And this is what we can do for ourselves too. Even when we err, even when we take a misstep or we step into something, we recognize that and we go, okay, this is not who I really am. I'm going to show up in a different way. I'm going to continue to be alive, not do things out of fear, not be, set a boundary because we're afraid how someone's going to treat us, but really respect ourselves and how we want to be treated, how we want to treat ourselves, how we want to show up in the world, that we can nurture a deeper relationship with Spirit, a deeper relationship with ourselves, and with others, because we have these boundaries. Sometimes we're afraid to set those out because people won't like us. Well, it's about liking us, about loving ourselves to set boundaries and respect ourselves. So I encourage you to use that goddess energy, that goddess love, and to be a boundary keeper and allow yourself to have room to grow and to nurture and to be. So that's my Mother's Day message, and you'll hear more from our mothers in a few minutes. We're going to have another song now.
Oh, they say it ain't so. They say that I'm dreaming. They say that I mess around. Oh, they say that I'm blind. Call me a fool. Call me a bleeding heart. Say my ideas only turn me around. Mama said angels watching my back. Don't that mean everything? Oh, it's gonna be fine tonight.
Beautiful. These are all songs you wrote, right?
This one was.
Okay,
Yeah.
the other
And the
one.
next couple will be too.
All right, good. Thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it. So as I mentioned, we have two mothers that are. This thing is taking up a lot of room here. That are here to share with us, and I thought it'd be an exciting, different way to do our service. And our first mother that's here is Carmen Mendez. If she could come up here. Carmen has been in several classes, and I've been amazed at her because she's so, she's quiet at first, but when she speaks, you recognize how much wisdom she has, and she's quick to pick things up and understand things and process things. So I so appreciate you, and I'm sure you're a great mother, so welcome. I have some pictures of your kids here. If we could turn that back on here for a moment. And Sean, I can turn that off with this, so you don't need to turn the TV off. Is it coming back on? There we go. So this is, how old were they in this picture?
Oh, that must have been 8 and maybe 7 and 6.
And can you get closer to the microphone? Whatever you want to hold it, or we can put it here. Let me put it up here. And then bring it down a little bit. There we go.
All right, thank you.
So how old were they?
Yeah, they're 2 years apart, so that must have been about 8 and 6, around that.
And this is the one you keep on your phone,
I
you said.
do. I love this picture because it gives me so much hope every time I look at it, even though they are 17 and 15 now. I go back to that one. There they are. So happy Mother's Day to everyone, all the moms here. I get to celebrate twice, yesterday and today. I'm Mexican descent, so, and I do have my mother, and it's lovely to still be able to have my mom, so double the joy. So I joined the center about a year ago. I was newly grieving the death of my father and going through divorce. So looking back now, I can say that around that time, I was definitely floating into depression. So on a Google search, that led me to Napa Valley Center of Spiritual Living. And then I found Jay's class, the first class that I joined, which was the Fully Awake and Truly Alive, reading that book by Jane Bernard, where I got to meet a lot of great people here as well. And I would say, and I still think, this wholeheartedly, that it was the divine intervention that I probably needed at that time. The book had several themes, like nurturing compassion, embracing oneself, one's role in this world, and so many messages that I needed to hear during that time. But I want to speak of how it resonated with me on the experience of motherhood while grieving. So Rev. Jane Bernard said, "We are called to love in ways that open us to the fullness of life. Motherhood, like all forms of love, invites us to show up with our whole selves, to offer care, to listen deeply, and to give generously." I'm a mother of 2 wonderful boys, Fabian, 17, and Pablo, 15. And I've realized through this experience that even though they don't need me like they once did when they were younger, those days are long gone for sure. Their independence takes the front seat nowadays. And they mostly don't want to be around me, to be honest. But they still needed their mama to be present and to continue to be their guide through life. Oh, excuse me, sorry. So I needed to, while I was grieving and going through my own process, I needed to remind myself that I needed to show up as my whole self, even while I was grieving. And to show up as my whole self meant to allowing myself to be authentic, present, and emotionally honest, even when I'm not feeling strong, composed, or emotionally together. And my boys understood that. I learned that my boys did not need me to be perfect. They needed me to be real. Sharing my grief gently and appropriately was modeling for them what it looks like to process deep loss and openness. As a mother of teenagers, my days are full of noise, needs, and tasks. What spirituality has taught me is to be more intentional in finding ways in my busy life to find refuge in sitting still and taking care of myself, whether that meant breath work, prayer, journaling, or walking meditation, which have been great in my life. It helps me return to myself and feel grounded. It's like what I would call putting the oxygen in my own soul so I can show up more wholly for my children. And I'll leave you with this final quote. It was short and sweet. Motherhood is not a single event, but an ongoing process of awakening to the beauty, the challenges, and the sacredness of life as it unfolds. Reverend Jane Bernard. Thank you.
All right, let's bless her. We see you, we hear you, we love you. Ready?
We see you, we hear you, we love you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
The mic. Get closer to the mic. Oh, I'm off. Okay. Okay, I'm back on now. Our next mother is Dawn Pinkney, one of our practitioners and a glorious mother of a very young child.
Good morning. Happy Mother's Day as well. Okay, so I had no idea when I embarked on my journey to become a single mother by choice that there is no such thing. So taking a step back a bit, when I answered the call to be a mom, I was a high-flying executive. I had a fantastic career, I had all this money. I was well positioned to bring a baby into my life. And along the way of my IVF journey, I got fired and I started a business. So I initially told myself a story about I accepted my circumstances, but maybe it's not the right time to become a mom. You know, I didn't have security, I didn't have money, probably not the best time. And as it happened, in order for me to receive my son, I needed to release my fears about not having enough money and it being the wrong time, because to be honest, back when I was a high-flying executive, I was worried about not having enough money anyway. So, you know, may as well be now. So I moved forwards with being pregnant at a time when I had the least amount of money in my life, with no employment security whatsoever. And I took this leap of faith. You know, when I was pregnant, let alone, you know, I didn't know what country I was going to have my baby in, let alone what hospital, because things were just so uncertain. I just didn't even know, like, would I have to sell my house and leave? I just didn't know. But I took that leap of faith. And there came a time during my pregnancy when I really needed help. You know, I'm a single mother by choice at this point, and I'm fiercely independent, and I just struggled to ask for help. And my soul friend, Shauna, thank you to her, reflected to me in a moment where I was laid up on my sofa, couldn't even move because I'd hurt my back. My groceries are on the doorstep that I'd had delivered. I couldn't even get up and pick them up to bring them in. And she'd offered to come round and help me pick them up and bring them into the house. I'm like, no, it's fine. I'll figure out a way to drag them in by myself at some point. I'll leave them on the doorstep for now. And she just reflected to me, what is this? Right? Why can't you ask for help? You need it in this moment. So, thank you, Shauna. Because in that moment when I became vulnerable and I opened myself to asking for help, the help came. A whole surge of help came. A 100-foot wave of help came. From all directions, this loving support just came rushing in. Furniture assembly, baby showers and blessings and laundry support. You know, baby stuff galore and pampering stuff from me. Just this whole community just rose up for me and just came in. And I was so overwhelmed, you know, in a good way. But I wasn't such a single mom by choice now, was I? And what a truly wonderful place to be. So what happened is, to become a mum, I thought I would, let's feel motherly and I'll attract being a mum. And let's take this action and that action with my health, with my body. But really what it was about was, it was about the strength of my faith that my needs are met no matter what the situation. That was the strength that I needed to find to become a mom. And to become a single mother by choice, it wasn't anything to do about my independence. It was all about my vulnerability and acceptance. So wherever we're striving to be, we often think, oh, I need to take this action and that action and X, Y, Z, and I'll get there. But do we often think about the deep work that we need to do to become those unexpected qualities, to hold that vibration, to become where we're going? And these qualities were already in me. I just needed to dig a bit deeper. I revealed what I already was, and I was already a mom. We are seeds of potential seeking to express our true selves. And I can see my own mum more clearly now. My own mum just provided me with so much support. I had 2 surgeries, and she was there to nurse me through them both, me and my baby son. And it was beyond anything I've ever received in my, what I felt I'd received. I guess I don't remember when I was a baby. And I just found so much rapture in these moments, the 3 of us sleeping in a bed together because I couldn't lift my son. And it just felt like this huge surge of mothering that my mum gave me at the time that, I'm, kind of end of time as me as a child, really. So I feel like my mum really answered the call above and beyond. And now I'm the mum, and there's no going back to being that child. So I'm moving forwards with shepherding my son. So the thing about developing strong faith in all my needs are met is it just got me to more of my needs being met. Just everything continuing to fall into place for me and my son Eamon every day now, through the postpartum care, the right doctors, healthcare, healthy food, clothes, even clothes for me, clothes for him, toys, just everything. And what I realize is when I watch him struggle, like he starts crying in the moment because he needs something. And I'm already on it. Like, he's crying because he's hungry or he needs picking up or whatever it is. Whatever he's crying for, I'm already on it. And he just doesn't realize that. Even when I have to get out of the bath to go and soothe him when he's supposed to be asleep, I'm on it because all his needs are met. And I understand this inherently. And I also understand from this that, again, all my needs are met because I'm a child of divine intelligence. And, when I need something, there is a response. I might not be able to see it. It's out of my purview, but there is a response. And, Eamon and I, that's my son, and he's responding right now. We're just a powerhouse of our needs being met because I'm just compounding on my faith now because I know all his needs are met. So that compounds now me knowing all my needs are met. And it really is that simple. Our minds make it more complex. We have to think about, something that it may not really be what's in our heart, but it sounds good. And the universe always answers our heart. Or it also always answers us, when there's something urgent. It's there. It may not be what we think we want. It may not be the timing that we want, right? And it may not be in the way that we want. But when we work in partnership with it instead of resisting it, that's when the true growth comes. And I know this because I didn't plan to be a single mom by choice, right? But I answered the call. I didn't resist it. And I didn't really plan to be a mom with financial unsurety. But again, I answered the call, and like how wonderful and what a blessing, what a miracle, what a place to be, that I just can't even imagine if I'd not gone with it and I'd allowed my mind to just tell me no, and no, it's not right, wait or whatever, and make up stories. I wouldn't have wanted to have missed out on this. So, yeah, I know that all your needs are met. I know this for myself, and I know it for you. And maybe you need to reveal more qualities of yourself, or maybe you need to have some faith, give it some time. But I do know all your needs are met. So, on that note of asking for support, things are heating up here in Napa right now. So I just wanted to throw out there, if you know anyone who could help me figure out some cooling systems at home to keep Eamon, like to stop him from overheating, just let me know after service. All right, so I was going to introduce my new best friend. We have a video of him here, and he's with some sound as well. All right, so that's him speaking dolphin.
So we can see the power of motherhood, the power of this goddess energy that surrounds our children with love, but also the goddess energy that is within us all, that we surround ourselves with love, that we surround each other in love. And there's a place and a space for us to grow. So let us go to prayer. I know right now that Spirit is with us and always with us. It is with each of us, no matter what our experience of this day is, whether it be one of grief or even frustration, or of gratitude and love, of remembering, of reminding ourselves of this love that is universal love, that is unconditional love, the love of the goddess mother of Spirit itself. So on this day, we know the Spirit is this unconditional love in you that is loving you in every aspect of you, in all ways, every day. We know this to be the truth. We declare it to be so by saying, and so it is. And now, more music.
This song's called Grace and Fortitude, and I wrote it for my mom. Actually wrote it the day she left the earth. And it's about being reminded of people we miss and everyday things. Grace and fortitude, little words I'm on my knees, you come for me. Now I'm missing every note in my transit or in song that would sing when we were old and so serene. But you came into my room and you told me I was good. Wiped away my tears, made it all feel okay. Now sometimes when the sun peeks beyond the trees, maybe you are there and proud of me. But now I might lose my grip if I don't write it down. Mother's love you gave, your soul surrounds. But you came into my heart and you told me I was good. Wiped away my tears, made it all feel okay. Now in the air I know, and I heard you just today. You came out in the sun and in the waves, so I'll always know you're near, and you'll always make it known. No need to be sad, I'll too come home. But you came into my room and you told me I was good. Wiped away my tears, made it all feel okay. You made me feel okay. Ooh, you made me feel okay. Oh, you made me feel okay. Thank you.
I think that expresses that divine mother that just makes us, it is like spirit within us that makes us feel okay. And hopefully it was your mother too, but not always. So blessings. Thank you, Sarah. And I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, it's always hard to lose a mom. Yeah. So this is a time in our service. First of all, I just want to thank Carmen and Don again. They were just wonderful today. So thank you. And if you two could join me, I know it may be a little harder for you, Don, but join me when I go outside and greet people. You know, people come out. If you could join me, and then people might want to say hello to you as well. So this is a time in our service when we have the opportunity to participate in the law of circulation. If our ushers could come forward. What I know is that this spiritual law of giving and receiving continues to bless us in so many different ways, that which we give, open up our hearts to, brings us greater financial, but also abundance of love and joy in our lives that we give and receive. So thank you for giving to us either things that you have in the past or today or in the future. We so appreciate it. So if you'll take your hand and lay it over your heart to represent that which you've given in the past, the present, or in the future, and repeat this affirmation. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate, and so it is. Son?
Kind of an upbeat tune to take us out. It's called Sunshine. Pretty eyelashes are flowing, and your hair is hanging down. Standing solo in the garden, 'cause the party's got you down. Spent a long time in the classroom, waiting on that ticking clock, 'cause forever's been a long time now, and it seemed a storybook, and the sun is shining down on you. The sun is shining down on you. The sun is shining down on you. And you'll shine through, and you'll shine through. I know you will. Now did you climb to touch tomorrow, or did the maiden make the man? 'Cause everybody's driving race cars now, and you do the best you can, and the sun is shining down on you. The sun is shining down on you. The sun is shining down on you. And you'll shine through, and you'll shine through. I know you will. Now did this big world grant you wishes, or did the wine wash over you? 'Cause of these sentimental kisses now, we'll lay you down and shelter you, and the sun is shining down on you. The sun is shining down on you. The sun is shining down on you. And you'll shine through, and you'll shine through. I know you will. And you'll shine through, and you'll shine through. I know you will. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarah, for being with us today. It's interesting. Some of our singers that have come that are used to playing like coffee houses and things like that, they're not used to having such a quiet audience. So it's both probably refreshing and unnerving at the same time. So thank you. Let's give her a round of applause. This is a time when we want to acknowledge anybody who might be here for the first time. We appreciate your willingness to try us out, to see if the shoe fits, so to speak. If you have any questions about our faith or activities going on, there's a welcome table right out front. But we also have a little brochure that you can look at to to welcome you officially. If you're willing to raise your hand, we can give you one of those brochures. We always appreciate guests that come in and welcome you with open arms. We do have coffee and snacks out in the courtyard there that you're welcome to join with us, and that'll give us a chance to get to know you a little better. We have a blessing today for our new people. If you raise your hands and we say, "We bless you today, knowing that the peace and happiness you seek is also seeking you. We honor your inner radiance as you let your light shine in the world. We are grateful for your presence in our community," and so it is. If we could have our practitioners come forth. We have prayers available for today. If you want to join us for prayer, just remain seated, and everybody else will go out into the community, out into the courtyard, and the practitioners will be here. Or if you just want to sit in the silence, it's a good place to do it as we take our noisy conversation out into the courtyard. So we always appreciate our practitioners and the healing and wholeness they hold for everybody. So if you didn't get a rose on the way in, Dale has a few more. I think we have enough that if some of you guys need some, if you forgot something for the woman in your life, there you could take one, and or even if you took some more, you could do that. And now I'd like to welcome our children. Come on up, Mary. Here's a microphone.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
And before we honor the children, I just want to honor Mary for a minute. She did such a tremendous job at Tip and Savor, and she didn't get a chance to come in because she was with the children. But we just want to honor you, and these flowers are for you to take home. So your own. So we just want to thank you for all that you did, and I know.
I couldn't do it. I mean,
Microphone, Mary.
Sorry, the community. This was one of my favorite years. Everyone just stepped up. Everyone was so great in helping this year. Really appreciate it. There was some people that really worked really hard, but there are a lot of people that worked hard. So thank you. Thank you.
So do you have a bottom line figure of how much we made at
We grossed $20,000. And right now, as far as I've got tallied up, and I think it's pretty accurate, about $2,000 in costs. And so that means we netted about $18,000.
Wow, that's
so
awesome.
That's huge. It's really, yeah. So.
And if you weren't at the event and you still want to donate in the name of Sip and Savor, you would still take donations, right?
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Yeah, all year. Sip and Savers all year. We sip and save all year.
Thank you. All right, so let's bless our children. And for our children, we say, we love you, we care about you, and we're here for you. And now for Mary, the same thing. We love you, we care about you, and we're here for you. Let's all stand for the congregational affirmation, and we'll end with a recorded version of Stand. So repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening through me right now.
Something wonderful is happening through me right now.
I am led by Spirit.
I am led by Spirit.
I'm guided by wisdom.
Oh, peace,
I'm
let there
protected
be
by a new world now. We are making a new world. Accesses divine love in us and let it flow into the world. And so it is. Have a great Mother's Day. Have a great Sunday.